Say Cheeze Inc 3.
Thanks, Dave.
163 and 53. It's going to be Henry Adam 1861. Henry Adam 1861.
Yeah.
Hi there, sir. Do you have your license on you?
I sure do.
So the reason why I stopped is the marked lanes violation. Your right side tires crossed that white fog line. Where are you guys coming from today?
We're going home. We live in Bass Haven West down here.
Okay,
He's
nice.
picked up a pizza.
Oh, nice.
Can we take it out of there?
Yep. All right, this your current address over in Marblehead?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you have the vehicle registration?
I sure do.
And then how much have you had to drink tonight?
No, I had a couple earlier.
A couple earlier? Okay. All right, registration's up to date? So what was a couple? Was it beers, mixed drinks?
A couple beers. Yeah.
Okay. What type of beer?
Bud Light.
Bud Light? Okay. All right, well, I just got to check you out and make sure you're okay to drive, all right, sir?
Thank you.
All right, step on out for me. All right, right back here, I'm just going to turn a couple lights off, okay?
All right.
Yep, just walk in front of my cruiser, yep. I just don't want you hanging out in the middle of the roadway.
Right.
You never know, someone could be texting and driving. All right, any contacts in right now?
No.
Okay, any recent head injuries?
No.
Okay, step on over here for me. All right, you can go ahead and take your hat and your glasses off. You can put that on the hood of my car. All right, I'm just gonna have you take a seat right here. So walk over here.
Okay.
You're just gonna have that seat in here with your legs sticking out.
What do you want me to do?
Sit down, facing me.
Okay.
Watch your head. All right, stick your head out a little bit. All right, hands underneath your chin, just like this. All right. So you said no recent head injuries, no contacts in, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So for this first test, you're just going to stare at the tip of my finger right here with your eyes and your eyes only. All right. And then you're just going to follow it, okay? Don't move any other part of your body. Okay. Do you have any questions on that?
I do not.
All right. All right, this time it's going to go vertically. Okay. Do you have any leg or back issues?
No, I do not.
Okay. Can you walk in a straight line?
Yeah.
Okay. Step on out for me. All right, we're actually going to do it facing this way since I'm kind of close to your car.
Okay.
All right. You'll walk over here for me. We're going to use this line right here, okay?
All right.
Just walk over here, step on the line. So you can put your left foot down, right foot in front.
On this line?
Yep, just like how my feet are, heel to toe.
Okay.
So go ahead and move in that position. Arms down to your side. All right. So you're going to stay in that position to the beginning of the test, okay?
Okay.
So for this test, you're going to take 9 heel-toe steps. Arms are going to be down by your side. You're going to count each step out loud. You're going to be looking down at your feet the entire time, okay?
Okay.
On that 9th step, you're going to leave your lead foot on the ground, take a series of small steps, and take 9 heel-toe steps back to where you started, okay?
I hear you.
Okay. All right, you may begin when you're ready.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's tough for me. I'm old, you know.
Alright, walk back. How old are you, sir?
75.
Okay. Go ahead and walk back.
Same way.
Yep.
1,
Sandusky 682, check up.
1,
I'm okay on test.
On test.
1.
Okay. Alright, sir. For this next one,
I have some balance issues sometimes, you know.
okay. Are you going to be able to do this next one? It's the one leg stand test.
I don't know. What is it?
Okay. So for this next one, you're going to lift either foot up. You're going to lift it up approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to keep your foot parallel with the ground. Arms are going to be down by your side. You're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop. Okay, it's going to be for approximately 30 seconds.
1 foot on the ground, 1 foot up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You may begin when you're ready.
1003, 1000. I can't do that.
Okay.
My balance is not that good.
Okay. Walk over here for me, sir. We're just going to go walk back into the front of my cruiser. You can go ahead and put your hat and your glasses back on. Alright. Have you done this before? Have you ever been arrested for OVI?
Yeah, it was 1979.
Really? So that was that your only one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, big deep breath, breathe into it like you're breathing into a balloon. Blow out. Blow out. Do you hear a click? Big deep breath, blow out like you're blowing into a balloon. Okay, stop. Has your wife been drinking at all?
Some, yeah.
Okay. So you blew a .083. 08's the legal limit. Alright, so you're over it, alright?
So what does that mean?
I gotta arrest you for OVI. I'm gonna handcuff you in the front. You're older. Put your hands out for me. Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say cannot be used against you in court of law. You have the right to attorney if you cannot. 411 will be appointed to you. You have the right to answer your questions. You have the right to stop answering any questions until you have an attorney present. You understand the rights I read to you?
I guess I do, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take you over to Port Clinton PD. We're going to offer you a breath test. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to read you a form. I'm sure you remember it from back in the day. It's going to suspend your license for either 90 days or a year, depending on if you take the test or not. Are you going to take that breath test, or are you going to refuse? Okay. I'll read you the form when you get there. Do you have anything on your person, any knives, weapons, or anything like that?
I do.
Okay, walk this way for me. .682 Sandusky.
682.
6 is 73 for .19. Can you see if Portland has someone for a test? Are you the registered owner? What's your name, sir?
Pardon me?
Are you the registered owner?
I am.
Okay. Right. Can you advise of any priors?
.682 negative priors.
What time was your last beer at?
Probably an hour ago.
Hour ago? Walk over here, sir.
Sandusky 682.
Good.
Portland's okay on test.
I can grab whatever you need out of the car. You want your phone and a wallet?
Do you have my wallet?
No. I think you left it in the car.
Okay. That's fine. My wife can take it.
Okay. All right, ma'am. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I just had a couple.
Okay. Do you mind blowing for me? He's been arrested for OVI. Okay. I just need you to blow just to see if you're able to drive or not. If not, then we'll have to have someone come pick you up and we'll park the car over here at the Taco Bell.
I don't drive after dark. I have a bad eye.
Okay.
So, and I'm talking to my granddaughter. We live right down the road.
Okay. All right. Do you mind hopping in my car then, and then she can pick you up at the PD?
Can't you just drive my car right there and she can...
Well, I'll drive your car
understand.
right there. I'm gonna just have you come with me to the PD, because if you've had too much to drink, I can't just leave you on the side of the highway.
I don't really hardly drink at all. I had 2 drinks tonight.
Okay. All right. Do you mind just give me a breath sample, and then we'll be good to go?
But I'm not going to get arrested.
No, you're not gonna get arrested. We just don't want to leave you here in the middle of the highway.
Okay.
All right. Big deep breath. Blow it up like you're blowing up a balloon. Can you hear it click? You're gonna have to put your mouth around it. It just came out of a piece of plastic.
Okay, what do I do?
You just put your mouth around it, blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon. So you hear it click. Not, you gotta blow hard. Just like that. All right, man. You're not. Man, I just want to make sure you're safe tonight, okay?
I really am.
Okay. All right, you're not giving me a sufficient enough sample. All right. All I'm asking is that you just come with us to the PD. You'll sit in the lobby, and your granddaughter can pick you up in the lobby.
Okay, what are we going to do with the car?
I'm gonna park it right here at the Taco Bell.
Okay.
All right. You'll have the keys, and I'll lock it up.
Okay, do you know where you're going?
Port Clinton PD, right here next to the jail, or next to the courthouse.
Okay, I'll put it in my...
Yep, Port Clinton PD.
I'll have company.
So should I just leave the pizza in the car?
Yeah, you can just leave it in the car.
But we can get the car where?
It's gonna be right here. I'm gonna park it right here.
Oh, okay.
And put it just right on your passenger.
I was just going to
Okay.
set it right there.
I was just trying to help you out, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm gonna have you take a seat right here in the back next to your husband. So you gotta walk on the other side.
On the other side?
Mm-hmm. All right, just have a seat. Put your seatbelt on for me. 682 on the scale, being route pick for starting.
Go ahead with your starting.
43768, 43768. Six eight two, so break Friday.
682.
43771, 43771.
Yep.
All right, sir, go ahead and step out for me. I'll walk this way. Come this way, man. Go ahead, sir. And then you're going to sit on that bench over there. This man, man. Hi.
Yeah.
Walk this way for me.
Yeah, do you know where we are?
Did you say the Sunset or Madison?
It's Portland. What's your guys' address? Give her a second.
1868 East Perry.
1868
East Perry, is what she said.
Yeah. East Perry Street.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
Alright, I'm just going to have you take a seat over here. Just going to be a lobby, okay?
I'm going to be observing you for 20 minutes. So I just need to check your mouth real quick. Just open your mouth for me, make sure there's nothing in there. That's how it's started.
Alright, so she's the administrator for this test. That's the actual breath test that the B&B takes. The one we did where you blew in 084, that was the corporal breath test. That's just something we have out in our cruisers. So this one, I'm going to read you this whole form. It's going to explain it in more detail, but pretty much we're going to offer you a breath test on that machine. If you take it and test over, your license is going to be suspended for 90 days. If you flat out refuse to take the test, your license is going to be suspended for a year. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to read this to you, alright? Just go ahead and follow along.
You're now under arrest for operating vehicle under the influence of alcohol, drug, or combination of them. Operating vehicle under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite controlled substance. Operating vehicle after underage alcohol consumption or physical control of vehicle while under the influence. If you refuse to take any criminal test required by law, your hot driving privileges will be suspended immediately and the pay fee of the privileges reinstated. Fair prior commission of VI or operating vehicle while under the influence of illicit controlled substance or illicit metabolite or controlled substance under state or municipal law within the preceding 20 years.
So, you understand the explanation I gave you before reading you that? Okay. So are you going to take it or are you going to refuse?
Oh, I will take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, since it was a 084 out there, it honestly just depends on when was your last beer, honestly. So it depends if you're going higher or lower. All right, just their policy, I just have to have you handcuffed to the bench, but at least you get one of these off, right? Herman, your first name, right?
Yes.
How long have you lived in Marblehead for?
Moved here September 2020.
I don't know if you heard her. We just had to wait. She has to observe you for 20 minutes. So that's what we've been waiting on.
You can stand up and just stand right here. And then what it's doing is just purging any moisture that might be in the tube right now. So it will get the zero reading. And then when I tell you to, take this out, put it on the end of that, and then you're going to blow into it when I tell you to. You're going to take like a deep breath, and when you blow from your like from your diaphragm, if you're blowing a balloon. Don't try to cheat. Don't not blow. Don't try to like suck, because that counts as refusal. And you're going to keep going. You're going to hear audible tone. And when I tell you like that's the tone I want to hear, just keep going. It's going to feel like you're going to pass out, but I promise you won't. Go ahead and look. Yeah, that's the sound I want to hear. Perfect. Just keep going. Keep going. And relax. So you got it. So far.
Ran out of here.
Yep, that's perfect. That's actually a perfect example of 0.091. So you went up from sounds like the side to this.
Yeah. So honestly, like I said, it depends on when you had that last beer. You could have been going up or you could have been going down. So in this case, you're still going up.
Oh, you can take a seat. Yeah.
So.
You can take a seat. We'll go over the rest of it with you.
Yep. So right now, I'm just going to type up your ticket. You're going to get charged with a marked lanes violation. That's the, remember what I told you why I stopped you? Alright, so you're going to get charged with that. You're getting charged with OBI and the OBI for above and away. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to run the mark through real quick. I'm going to type that out, and then I'm going to give you all that paperwork. Your court date is going to be, so I have to put the cuffs back on you. It's just their policy. We got to keep you cuffed up while you're here. Okay? But then you'll be released. I think I saw your granddaughter, so you're okay. You need that?
Yes.
Alright. So I just need your signature here. It's not an admission of guilt, it's just saying that I read the back of this form to you. So, and it tells you right there on that section E part. Alright, then I just gotta read you this last bit. Alright. Independent of any penalties or sanctions imposed upon you pursuant to any other section of the revised code or municipal ordinance, your driver's license or commercial driver's license permit, non-resident operating privilege is not suspended. The suspension takes effect immediately. The suspension will last at least until your initial appearance on the charge, which will be held within 5 days after the date of this arrest or issuance of the citation to you. You may appeal the suspension at the initial appearance before the court hears a charge against you that results from the arrest or during the period of time ending 30 days after the initial appearance. So that's just letting you know, starting right this second, your license is suspended, and that's for the 90 days. Okay? And you're going to get a copy of this as well. So going with you today is a copy of the ticket. I already told you your charges. There's 3 charges on there. The OBI above the legal limit, and then the marked lanes violation. These are your test results, and then this is the form that's suspending your license. Okay? Any questions on any of this?
No.
No. Yeah, your granddaughter, I believe, is in the lobby waiting for you.
There's a restroom in the lobby too. Sorry.
You have a bathroom here.
It's in the lobby.
In the lobby.
Yep.